beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And he's had a hit!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. De Bruyne is there to clear.
Tries a shot!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's Neymar.
Big header!
It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's heaved it away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He could be in here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Mbappe!
Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Drogba. He's had it taken off him. And it's Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's aimed into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're back on the ball again. Drogba. And he cuts out the supply.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Saka. He's got away. Saka's up he goes! Just off target.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Out to the right. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And here's Drogba. Oh, this is...
Can he finish?
Roberto Carlos. And the counter is on. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yamal chasing after it. Chelhanoglu. And here's Saka. Now it's Drogba. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Neymar. Saka. Oh, look at the space here. Baack catches it safely. Yamal. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona have got it back and they'll... And a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Bastoni can get it clear. Over to the left. So what can they make of this? Drogba. And he was quick to react. Iniesta. Dani Olmo. It's a quick ball upfield. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. And here's De Bruyne. Hakimi. Gundogan. Saka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Iniesta. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Costa Curta. Calhanoglu. Mbappe. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Calhanoglu is behind this one. Calhanoglu! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And this is getting better and better. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Calhanoglu taking charge of the dead ball. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Dani Olmo, who's steaming forward. Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want... Oh, what has happened here? Hakimi has it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. Calhanoglu. And now the breakaway. Distributed tidily. Adams. Here's Roberto Carlos. And here's a chance. A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And here's Neymar. Now it's Martinez. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hakimi. Drogba back and defending. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Dink through. Baack can pick that up. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dani Olmo. De Bruyne. And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13. El dorsal 20.
So off we go once more.
El dorsal 14.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's got tall. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Yamal.
Çalhanoğlu. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. David Villa proves just a... Looks for the finish. Oh, crossbar! Dani Olmo, Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And that's going right the way across. Nice physical challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Iniesta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's gone backward here. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. Adams clears it away. And that has not gone well.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Iniesta. Neymar. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's quick to get it clear again.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
60 minutes played.
96.628 espectadores.
Bastoni. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Iniesta running with the ball. Iniesta. Oh, this is a very good run. And it's Drogba.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Nice control. And the shot! It's a pretty loose pass. Çalhanoğlu. David Villa! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. He's shifted. David Villa! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Roberto Carlos. Martinez. Bastoni attempts a clearance. Can he spark a counter here? And the pass is intercepted.
Yamal.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, Drogba. El dorsal 25.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos por
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
El dorsal 17.
Driving forward.
Se va a realizar un cambio
David
de
Villa.
jugadores.
David Villa! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Villa knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Çalhanoğlu goes short. David Villa! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. That is a great pick out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Lookman. Lookman. And he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Just 5 minutes remaining now. David Villa. He's had it! Great football, shot and save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Çalhanoğlu with the short one. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's been shifted off it. Time and again they are repelled.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Can he put it away? And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a little off target. Hakimi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And time is up. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Martinez. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's been cut out, well played. More and more pressure on the ball here. Gakpo, well that's well seen too.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hakimi. Can he get onto this? So nearly the perfect ball. Bastoni getting this one clear. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, here's a chance! He's got away with one there. Maradona, Martinez, oh good, De Bruyne! And it's in! 2-0 and in next to no time!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Saka. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Rudiger. Good spot, he's seen the run. Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Gakpo.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he cuts out the supply. Saka. Adams kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, played through for the wide man. Saka. Saka is fouled. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Drogba looking to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
El dorsal 20, el dorsal 18. Villa.
He gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Drogba is offering a right smile there.
He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh no, this does not look good. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Costa Curta. David Villa. Mbappe is onto this. David Villa. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention. Well, it was important. Chance! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Yamal, Hakimi, now De Bruyne, Martinez, Gabriel defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar, nicely aimed pass. David Villa, played out wide. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Maatsen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Hits one! And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Neymar. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And that's off target.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Iniesta, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That looks a cracking ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Now he's off and running. That is good alertness. And here's Drogba. Maradona.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Barcelona come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Empate en el marcador y la segunda parte va a ser apasionante. Hay que salir a ganar. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period.
Será reemplazado por...
The pass is intercepted, and it's Maradona. Quite squeezed that one through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Hernandez. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that is... Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine header! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Yamal. Costa Curta. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. And it's De Bruyne. And he's in. There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Iniesta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Fernando Torres being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Messi powering forward here. He could be in here. That's very neat. Shot a goal! It's there! And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20. Será
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs.
Now the finish! In for the pieces! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Good-looking ball. Well, they can break here. Oh, easy pickings there. Hernandez. Beckham. Iniesta. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Maradona, and back to the goalkeeper. And oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And Torres! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
David Villa. Oh, well played, well played. He's going for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rudiger getting this one clear. Iniesta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He can run onto that. Oh, great ball! Raya is there to clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. David Villa. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fernando Torres. And back to the keeper they go. Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is a great pick out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Costa Curta. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's aimed into the middle. Four added minutes on the board. Wriggles his way through, driving forward. Oh, well played. Fernando Torres. Pass is just off target. Well, there's the clearance. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together, and it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.